Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot. As you were saying, Lewis.
One of the things that gets me about the gems in this game, there's 26 of them.
What a strange number.
Why couldn't it be 27 or 25?
In the later games, there's an established number of everything. There are exactly 42 gems, except for that one Coco has for some reason. And there are exactly 25 crystals. The 26 gems. Where are the other... How many? What happened?
Sonic only had 6 emeralds to start.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess.
Now this
And
one had
much like the Chaos Emeralds, the gems don't do anything in this game.
Wait, so you can just bullshit through all these levels with using invincibility? Or are you just
if you're good enough to hold on to it, yeah.
Yeah. So, or do they just expect you to bullshit with invincibility?
Well, you see, if you your masks, quite a few of the levels do give you like just enough like mask pickups to spend most of the level in invincibility mode, if you're good and fast about it. But that requires you to be fast at platforming.
Are the bubbles evil? Or I guess they're not.
Oh right, Cortex power. This is like one of the only stages that never gets a repeat of its trope.
No, I think this is the only one of its kind. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's also
said,
like branching pathways in this.
Yeah, and this is the most pain in the ass level to get the gem in.
Yeah, I was about to say that myself. I hate it getting this level.
You have to go backwards across like one of the paths on like every fork.
Which I never liked in any Crash game, to be perfectly honest. When you had to go backwards.
Yeah,
the camera never shifts. It always stays.
Oh, and there's a color gem in that path right there.
I'm not going for it because fuck that.
I don't know. This looks like the most interesting level we've seen in this entire game.
It is the most. It is the most interesting level, trope-wise.
Well, no, I'm just talking about level design. There's like branching paths and like cool platforming things that actually looked like fun and interesting. The rest of this looked pretty.
Unless you're going for the gem, then you're gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one level as far as completion goes. And then at the end, you find out you need the blue gem to backtrack along that last fork. And
so you might as well just not even bother the first time you play it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, that goes for a lot of levels with colors.
Generator room.
Welcome to the Dr. Neo Cortex channel. Neo Cortex's face all the time.
That creeped me the hell out, mostly because he's in permanent dirt mode.
Hey, it's still better than the...
He's just going through some Excel spreadsheets on his computer, and he didn't realize he had his webcam open. Okay, time to do my quarterly evil minion payroll reports. And
It actually looks like he's exercising.
Generator room actually is another level that doesn't repeat.
Off the top of my head, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, the levels leading up to Pinstripe don't repeat, I think.
Well, this right here is pretty much just an industrial version of the temple.
Oh.
That platform will fall, so don't spend too much time on it. It has a slight give moment, and then it just stops shaking, and that's supposed to be your warning that it falls.
If you die, do extra lives respawn?
The boxes do the lives themselves now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll just get like an extra bunch of Wumpa fruit.
Ryan, you have a Z-axis.
Yeah, I know.
How about the hit detection in this game? Because I could have sworn your spin move hit that box like 4 times.
It can get iffy at times.
Here's the thing: the up-down hitbox for the spin attack is kind of narrow, which is a good because you really don't want to hit the TNT. But as far as the radius of the spin, you're actually given a pretty generous, you know.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for it to fall? Yes, you're waiting for it to fall.
Thank you, Ryan.
Well, basically, here's my mindset going into these later levels, because it's actually the later levels where you can get most of the gems your first go. I am trying to quote-unquote get the gems, but if I hit a checkpoint and then die after that, I just say screw it.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you for that, really, so...
Really just to see if I can. By the way, I have 99 lives.
How well do you keep up that live counter by the end of the game?
I finished the game with 97.
Okay, you know what? That's pretty respectable.
So what do we go? There's a 4-point grading scale for lives too now.
Yeah.
Well, I have a 97, so that gives me an A+.
No, you got a 97 on live retaining, but you still only have a C in editing.
Getting a 97 would piss me off in a test.
What?
Oh.
Okay, you know what? At least there you have a reason to get pissed off. What was this? Was this middle school? Yeah, I had a friend who was really, really smart, and he was pissed because in middle school he got 100 on one of his finals, and it actually ended up bringing his average for the class down.
What?
Because, like, teachers will put bonus questions on tests, so you can get, like, 103 or whatever. And there was no bonus questions on the final.
Says the guy complaining about 105% in Crash 3.
I know, no, this wasn't me, this was a friend of mine.
This is his friend.
He was
No, I know, but...
It's just like, dude, shut up! Seriously, shut your whole mouth.
What is it? What is he as bad as like Helga's sister in Hey Arnold?
B+?
Man, I haven't watched Hey Arnold in who knows how long.
But you never forget it. What was her sister's name? Olga.
Yeah.
Olga.
Apparently there was supposed to be a spin-off show about the Batakis. It was going to get really dark.
Well, the Bataki family's like severely dysfunctional. Like, isn't the dad like a neglectful? The mom's pretty much
drunk. Yeah.
Well, is she actually an alcoholic, or is
They never outright say it.
They never bring up alcohol, but it's so fucking obvious that she's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
The only episode of Hey Arnold I clearly remember is the one where Helga and her mom go on that road trip. That's the only one I can clearly remember.
Oh, the bonding episode.
Oh! Man,
and I only remember it because Helga's mom does really, really bad karaoke.
If I remember this stage properly, I think you were really close to the end, too.
Yeah, I was.
And that's
up now.
Oh!
Cortex face platform.
Oh, look,
you think he's demotivating you?
I'm watching you.
What, he's just taunting you the entire time?
I kind of wish he had a little victory animation every time he fell.
What, he just does the monkey or something?
That or
shit.
he waves his hands like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah. Yeah.
This game didn't when it came to death animations though didn't have like the Crash Ghost that played didgeridoo when it died.
Yeah, that started in Crash 2.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know what he was playing at first, because I didn't know what a didgeridoo was when I was a kid.
I didn't learn there was a didgeridoo till SpongeBob.
I just knew it was a really, really weird sound, and it creeped me the fuck out every time I heard it.
Didgeridoo. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, a blue pipe.
Yeah.
Thank God, a blue pipe again.
Platform.
See, this is why video plays, because it's just like, oh, he jumped on a platform.
I do like Cortex power of the generator and then rolling into the Pinstripe boss, because it gives you a neat sense of progression. The entire last few stages have been one building, and you're going through 3 different parts of it, and then you're fighting the boss at the end.
Oh, this level.
I hate this stage.
Oh God, I hated this level.
Fortunately, another stage that doesn't get... In fact, now I think about it, the entire power plant area doesn't get repeated.
Huzzah.
Is that the crazy gadget goop in the down there?
Sure.
Well, you see, this is Toxic Waste. I was never sure what that shit was in Crazy Gadget.
Nickelodeon slime. It was Nickelodeon slime.
But that's helpful and gives kids
this might not look like such a pain yet. Jumping over barrels.
Doop 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 doop.
You just wait until we get to the part where the barrels start bouncing at you.
Yes.
So what? Donkey Kong theme played on like heavy metal electric guitar.
Jeez. It's just the first time I played this, I think this was my first legit game over in the game.
I can't.
Were you trying to get gems at that point? When
No,
you
he was just a kid.
Yeah,
I was just a kid who did not know how to time under over.
Wander over is still difficult in this game due to the camera angle. It's not quite directly behind him, so...
Well, that goes into the whole depth perception issue I mentioned earlier.
Is it going to start happening?
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Ugh.
Christ, I hate that thing.
Yeah.
At some point, I just stopped trying to go under them and jumped around them.
Well, that's certainly one possibility. I like how they just roll over the gap like it's no big deal.
Well, Mario can do that.
Well,
Since
yeah.
1985.
They're Mario barrels?
Yes.
What?
You can run over very small pits.
So what is that? Some sort of cousin to the Jesus barrel? The Mario?
Well, it depends. Did we ever establish that Jesus can run over pits? He can run over water, but what about pits? I had no idea you could do that. No.
You got
Double
smashed in midair, and then you got oozed.
At this point, since I already had a checkpoint, I just said fuck it. Dope.
I never thought of doing that.
What, just hiding behind the boxes?
Standing where those boxes are. You know, I see TNT and I don't want to be anywhere near it.
They don't activate until you actually...
I know, but you know, mid-90s. How was
Oh, come on!
The problem with this part is every barrel is a bouncing barrel now.
Checkpoint!
You get no breaks.
But this level is so straightforward, though. It's pretty easy to get the gem here.
Yeah, it's not a problem of missing boxes. It's a problem of keeping
Staying
them all.
alive.
If this were a Crash 2 stage, it'd be the easiest gem in the game.
And I am 50% done, even though I only have 2 gems.
But we're only at part 5.
You know, you really should be showing off the passwords now, so our viewers can cheat the game.
Aim backs.
No, mid-90s. We got Game Sages?
Game
Was it?
stages. The precursor to IGN.
Or dare I say, video game magazines.
How tips and tricks?
Tips and Tricks, Electronic Gaming Monthly, EGM.
That's
Which is
electronic.
no, that was a different magazine.
What?
There was Electronic Gaming Monthly. I think it was EGM Squared.
Alright.
But yeah.
Stripe
those-
Potteroo. Oh my god, guns in a children's game.
This is
Now here's the thing.
You can just keep whacking him.
Crash automatically ducks and covers when he's standing behind cover objects. But, yeah, you can't hit
Eat
him.
your heart out, Gears of War.
The last 3 hits, he will now become invincible until he starts... his gun starts jamming.
That is one ugly-ass portrait of
Now,
Cortex.
Cortex looks like he's stroking his beard, but because of the image quality, it looks like he's stretching his lip.
No, he's just doing his best Sylvester Stallone impersonation. Hey, I'm Ricky.
Our girlfriend dumps us for this asshole.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
You guys don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
The girl's named Tana, right?
Yeah.
Wait, she went to Pinstripe?
Yeah, she dumps us for Pinstripe.
Oh, is that the explanation they made for her vanishing in 2?
I'm not sure if that was a justification. I just know that that's what happens.